Welcome back, and today I will be doing a ranking video on every current home jersey or dark jersey in the National Hockey League as of recording this. Today is August 2nd, 2026. So, there's 32 teams. I don't want to waste time. This is basically from the previous season. I'm not sure if any team's going to rebrand or update their jerseys yet because nothing's been released yet, but without further ado, let's get started. Number 32, this shouldn't come much of a surprise, it's the Washington Capitals. Their home jersey is lackluster to awful, in my opinion. It's a carryover from the Reebok Edge uniform system. It uses a word mark as the crest, which is very unconventional and unnecessary in the NHL. And what's worse is that they have a better logo, the Weagle, on the shoulders that has never been used in its originality on a jersey before. And it's just relegated to the shoulders while they let the word mark be the crest. So uh, it's it's number 32. The Caps have so many other better options for the future. I've already talked about them with Screaming Eagle and stuff, but anyways, let's move on. Number 31, I have the Nashville Predators. Their home jersey is just way too gold and yellow. They've not had a navy uniform since 2011, but they will be most likely getting one for the hometown remix. But Nashville's another team where I could see them maybe that they should go back to their original design. I'm not sure if they will, but it'd be a good choice. The numbers are good though. I do like the numbers with the guitar strings in it. Number 30, I have the Columbus Blue Jackets. The jersey isn't bad. I like the colors. The logo is good, but it's kind of it's another carrier from the Reebok Edge system. The numbers are good. I do like the numbers, but when you put up the jersey to like their Canon jersey and all the Canon stuff, it really lacks in comparison. So I think maybe Columbus going to the Canon look in the future or something would be pretty good. So I have Columbus at 30. Number 29, I put the Tampa Bay Lightning. I know they've won two Stanley Cups in this, but it's a pretty boring design, and the colors and the striping are very reminiscent of the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the striping is also very close to that of the Detroit Red Wings. And also, there isn't a lot of black or silver or a lot of just even light blue. There needs to be more color in the Tampa Bay Lightning, like we've seen in like their previous designs, their third jersey, their Stadium Series jersey from this past season. So Tampa, I think, is kind of lacking. And though they did win two Stanley Cups, and I have them at 29. Same thing with Washington. Even though they're at 32, they did win a Stanley Cup wearing those jerseys in 2018. 28, I just talked about this team in my last video, the Winnipeg Jets. Another carryover from the Reebok Edge system. The Jets have never switched their uniform since coming back into the league in 2011. But like I said, I think there's some better options, like their third jersey, the Heritage Classic jerseys that they've had, the 90s stuff from when the original Jets were in. It might be time for something new in Winnipeg. The logo is good, though. I do like the logo a lot. Number 27, I put the Dallas Stars. The colors are great. The Victor Green color scheme is very good, but when put alongside their third jersey and the star jersey and stuff, it lacks sorely behind. I think it's time that Dallas brings back the star uniform, most likely in the third jersey that they have, the 99, and introduce a white version on it and rebrand. A bit retro. Number 26, the Los Angeles Kings. I know they just rebranded in 2 years ago, but I feel like the jerseys are like the Kings have been in like black and silver, and I know it's tied to like the Gretzky era. That's what the jersey's based off of. But when you look at the other Kings jerseys, like the 2000s, the 80s form blue and form gold, it's just it lacks as well. It is better than their previous uniform though, even though they did win two Stanley Cups wearing it. Number 25, I put the New Jersey Devils. Their home and aways are very good and well, just good actually. They've never changed their logo besides changing the colors of it, and I think their uniform is fine. It's just 25 for right now. Number 24, I put the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's once again the jersey's fine. It's kind of a little bit. It's just kind of stuck behind more of the teams here. It has stuck around. It's definitely tied to the era of Austin Matthews and William Nylander and John Ferris, even Mitch Marner for that matter. And then, but I still think it's there maybe could be a bit more done with Toronto's jerseys at some point. So right now it's at 24. Number 23, I have the Chicago Blackhawks. Their home jersey is fine, but I'd rather see the black third jersey that they have right now. Uh, Maybe become their home jersey. I think that's one of the best third jerseys in the NHL, and I think it'd fit in since the team is literally called the Chicago Blackhawks. Keep the red jersey though. I do like the red home jersey that they have. I think it's stuck around for a while since they are an original six team like Toronto. So, anyways, but Chicago's at 23. Next is another original six team, number 22, the Detroit Red Wings. This is another one where like their home jersey is fine. Like the winged wheel is iconic. The Wings have never really changed up their primary look since the early 1930s when they rebranded from the Detroit Falcons, the Red Wings. But Detroit sits at 22. I think their third jersey actually looks a lot better. I'm interested to see a beige version as the road version, and maybe see the Red Wings rebrand that to move their brand forward. Number 21, I have the Pittsburgh Penguins. It's a fine jersey. It's not my favorite in Penguins history. There's definitely some options I like more than it. I'm not sure if Pittsburgh's going to change this anytime soon. They've won 3 Stanley Cups, and all 5 of their cups have been won with a version of the skating penguin on it, and they won 3 technically in this design because it's based off they were designed from 1980 to 1992, and they won 2 cups in it, and they also won another in 2017 in their not technically 4 because they did wear this jersey as their home jersey in 2016 before they officially rebranded and they won the cup that year. Number 20, I put the Edmonton Oilers. It's not bad. I like it. It's iconic with Wayne Gretzky, Connor McDavid, Mark Messier, Leon Draisaitl, but it's just right now it's 20. It's all right. I like it. It's unique. Number 19, I have the New York Islanders. I think the Islanders, it might be time to see a redesign. They've had this look since 2010, and it's based off their original look from that they won 4 Stanley Cups in the Dynasty 1980s, but it might be time to see something new out of the Islanders. So they sit 19 right now. Number 18, I have the New York Rangers. Yes, I know their look is iconic, and the Broadway blue shirts with the word mark on it. But then again, I think it'd be good if like they had a crest on it, like the Lady Liberty or the primary logo or something else. It might be time to see something different from the Rangers, but their look is still good. But then again, I'm not sure they'll get it. The one time they really did try to do that, the fans kind of revolted. So number 17, the Philadelphia Flyers. The Flyers are much better in burnt orange than their previous traffic cone orange uniforms. They're a throwback to the Broad Street Bullies era, which I think is good because it allows more of the white and the black to be showed off in the uniform. So maybe just change the name bar just a bit, but for now, Philly's at 17. 16, the Vegas Golden Knights. Their gold jersey is iconic. It's very Vegas, so it's almost perfect at this point. The gray jersey, I do think, was done a little dirty, but I mean, Vegas has won a Stanley Cup in this uniform in 2023, so it's iconic, and I think it's not going away anytime soon in Vegas. Number 15, the Florida Panthers. Their old uniforms, I think, were a bit better, like from the 1990s up until about 2007. But their new uniforms are that they've had since 2016, the militaristic vibe, I still think are pretty good. They're colorful. They got tons of gold and white, and I'd love to see more navy elements in it or something. But Florida sits at 15. Number 14, I have the Boston Bruins. They just rebranded last season to basically throwing back to what they wore in the 1970s up until about 1995. Great players like Ray Bork, Terry O'Reilly, Bobby. I don't remember. I don't think Bobby Orr wore that uniform, did he? But I think it's a much better look than their previous look for Boston. They had for 18 seasons. But yeah, Boston 14, 13. This could be a little controversial, but I put Vancouver. I do think the navy and maroon scheme is the better rendition of the World Cup. But the blue and green is still not that bad. It's been better since they got the Vancouver word mark above it, which was apparently a throwback to the WHL Canucks, but it looks a lot cleaner now without that on it. And the number font I also think is not bad. Anyways, so Vancouver's 13th. 12th, the Carolina Hurricanes. They all use non-matching uniforms. I talked about this in a recent video about Carolina, but the Storm Flag logo is very good. There's a ton of red in the uniform, which I think is good. And it's a good jersey. jersey and now a Stanley Cup champion, having won the Stanley Cup in Carolina, winning the Stanley Cup in these uniforms just this season. So Carolina sits 12th. Number 11, the Calgary Flames. The retro look that they had when they came into the league, and also in Atlanta when they were the Flames, or at least the same design. Just the flaming C was a flaming A. But I think this is a big hit for Flames fans. The striping is much better than their previous design, though. I do like how the C was colorized on that. But overall, I think Calgary's got a very solid look at 11. Number 10, I have the St. Louis Blues. Another team that just recently rebranded the last season, where they got the blue. I do wish maybe like the numbers were a little different, and they got so many other alternate logos introduced in that, but have not found their way into a uniform. So maybe a shorter patch would be good at some point. But St. Louis, it looks very good, so it sits 10th. Number 9, I got the Montreal Canadiens. Iconic home jersey, much better than their road uniform. Got the chest stripe with the blue, and it's iconic for Montreal, all with design basically being worn since they came into the league in 1917 when the NHL formed. So it's a design fit for the most successful team in NHL history, historically, 25 Stanley Cups. Number 8, I have the Ottawa Senators. I think Ottawa's got very good jerseys. I would be interested to see if, like, some point down the line they promote their third jersey, do a home jersey, and introduce a road white version, because their third jersey is very good, especially with their primary logo on it. But Ottawa's got a good home jersey here, with a great logo on it as well. A big improvement on their previous design. And yeah, Ottawa's 8th. Number 7, I have the Colorado Avalanche. I love the mountain effect on it. Stuck around basically since the Avalanche have came in, except for those like 10 seasons when Reebok made the uniforms. But anyways, it might be time to see something new in Colorado. They have that great third jersey with that great logo, very much like the Colorado Rockies, not the MLB team. Maybe, I don't know, I'm just saying, maybe putting that on a Navy jersey with their home jersey striping, same number font, and that logo, I think that would be a good rebrand. Anyways, Colorado 7th. Number 6, Buffalo Sabres. Their royal blue and gold uniforms are very iconic with the Buffalo Sabres. Their go-ahead jerseys are great as well. They might be my favorite in Sabres history. I wouldn't mind them going back to it. I'm not sure that will happen though. But Buffalo, regardless if it's the go-ahead or their current design, they have a great home jersey and a road jersey as well. The Buffalo sits 6th. We're into the top 5 now, so number 5, I have San Jose. It's a great jersey. They redesigned it in 2022, which was a big improvement over their previous design. And the number font, I think, is also very good. And the Sharks have never shied away from teal. And you know what? That's going to continue on. And for the great era of Macklin Celebrini. So San Jose, 5th. 4th, I have Utah. In stark contrast to their road jersey, their home jersey is very good. The black and ice blue, I think, work very well. The number font is very good. The Mammoth Sands, or whatever they call it. The great primary logo is good. I think Utah hit a home run with their home jersey. Not the road jersey, though. I'll do a road jersey ranking at some point soon. But anyways, Utah sits 4th. Number 3, the Minnesota Wild. The Adidas redesign, replacing that red jersey from the Reebok era with a green version, but with the beige chest stripe and the red elements, I think was a great decision. Once again, Minnesota's got a much better home jersey than the road uniform. The numbers are good. Of course, you got the Wild's amazing primary logo as the crest. Good shoulder patch as well, thinking about it. And yeah, Minnesota's got a great home jersey, and maybe seeing a road version of that, or maybe the Wild will do something different at some point. But yeah, Minnesota sits number 3. Number 2, I have the Anaheim Ducks, recently redesigned in 2024. The orange, I do like their old color scheme more, but I do think Anaheim's uniforms are great. They're orange. Yeah, all the orange for Orange County, and then of course the elements of black, gold, and white, and of course the redesigned Disney Duck logo, modernized. I think it's good, and I'd love to see maybe an eggplant and jade version at some point. And number 1, I have the Seattle Kraken. The jersey they've had since they came into the league, and it is great. So many great colors with the navy and the ice blue and the red in the eye and stuff. I think it's there's nothing wrong with Seattle's jerseys. Is right now. And, I mean, hey, I know their third jersey's on the flag, but I like that as well because I think it's unique with the glow in the dark effect. I knew Vegas did that first, but I think Seattle did it better. But anyways, Seattle sits atop this. Let me know your ranking in the comments, and I'll talk to you all on the next one.